It's my solo return day. Hey. Welcome in, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Oh. Hey, y'all. Peace, Kiki. Welcome in to all of our lovelies who are rolling in live. Welcome in to all of our lovelies who are catching the replay. Welcome in, new and true, baby boo. We got a new little switcheroo, a new view. Because y'all know, in the past, recently, YouTube has been glitching. So, we switched up the phones. So, we're going to see. Because now Instagram is on the old YouTube phone. So, hopefully, we trying to see if it's YouTube or if it's the phone. So it's a little weird because I'm used to looking at my phone for Instagram, but YouTube is on my phone. So we got a shift of perspective. But we welcome in the collective. Hey. And I've been sitting on, y'all know I normally sit on a chair, but baby, the way these hips be locking. So I brought my exercise ball. That would be something if my water broke during the live. But yeah, so I'm sitting a little low, but we high though. Peace and love. Thank you, Mystique. PTT, not PTT. Pretty young thing. PYT, Peace TT. Jessica. Lemonade. Mr. Unique Green. Thank you, Masterpiece. Happy solar return, Madame Dublé. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Kiki. Greetings to you, Miss Stella. Sidon Films, Taquan, See Freedom. Melanator said, what did you do for your special day? So, I started my day off with, welcome into y'all on TikTok too. I can't see you. But today, I had started my day off with an OB appointment. All went well with that. We're going to talk a little bit about that a little later. All went well with that. And I wanted to, my nieces were up. I knew that my youngest niece and my daughter were going to be up. And so I had already planned to take them to the OB with me because I knew my eldest niece was going to be asleep. But they were all up. And so I was like, nice. So I left them home. And I went to the OB appointment. After that, I was like, ooh, I got a little silence. And I was in another city. And I was like, let me just go window shop. I really didn't want to buy anything, but I was trying to take advantage of the moment that I had for myself. Because over the past month, I have not had much of me time. And so I pulled up, anticipated. And I was outside of the shopping center or in the parking lot of the shopping center. And I pulled out the shopping center. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I don't want to walk around and just look at stuff. I really don't even want to window shop. So I'm like, okay. So I headed home and then did schoolwork with the girls and then did their hair, took my daughter to gymnastics, and came home, cooked dinner. Here I am. I do have a date with my eldest niece for a massage. She has been such a tremendous support during this transitional point as my due date fucking next week, bitch. My due date next week. We about to get into the stream, but we just talking right now. My due date is next week, bitch. We are there. Remember freaking not too long ago, it feels like I was right over here and I had showed y'all my little belly bump. So my niece, shawty got hands. 4 days. My niece literally massages me for at least 2 hours. She does the feet, she does the arms, she does the hands, she does the backs, she does all of that. And y'all know I've been seeing the chiropractor for the cracks, for the alignment, for the stretching, for the assignment. But as far as the masseuse, Brother Lagasse, he a little rough. Brother Lagasse a little rough. So it's been definitely beautiful and just very nurturing to my body, to receive that healing, divine, feminine energy during this time. So I got a date with my niece. She was like, you want a massage tonight? And I'm like, because you begged me, sure. So I got places to go. I got things to do after tonight, well, after the show. But yes, I did get a pop-up visit at the house from my in-laws, and they gifted me and Con with a few things, and I got some sweet treats. So it was a beautiful day. All in all, I'm grateful. But yeah, that was my birthday. Gratitude to all of you who have been on the website, who have been placing your orders. Y'all been coming through, ordering your oracle decks, bookings as well. 25% off. Let's go ahead and flow in the stream. Hold on, what y'all was saying? Welcome in. Thank you, 8 light years. Peace and love to all of you. Graffiti said I'm here, but I'm not here as I'm writing a song. Ashe. Cute said, I want my wife to look exactly like you. Gorgeous goddess, especially waist down. You know what? Cute. Mama Storsos said, how many dudes on a daily hit on you? Honestly, none. Honestly, none. They don't hit on me. The respect is here. I do get looks, but they don't approach me. They don't approach me. They inquire, like some of them inquire about my roots. They think I'm not from here, but for the most part, they just open the door and they let me go. Peace, Flawed and Soraya. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The energy on fire. Mr. Unique said, Green said, can I be a moderator? Because I was blocking them before you can see it. Oh, yes, you were one of our moderators. You were. And you've been gone. Where you been? Where you been? We got our moderators on deck, though. We got Mystique here. We got Graffiti here. Ashe. Thank you. Come on, leave me alone. Hey, y'all. Hey. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Peace and love, baby boo. Welcome in, new and true, to the Crystaline Mars stream. Now, I am Madame Zuble Jones, the lady with the stones, the come heres and the leave us alone. And I'm a spiritual guide to assist you in this life in any way that I can. So if you are seeking any spiritual guidance, if you would like a helping hand, you can book on the website crystalinemars.com for one-on-one services with myself and or Brother Lagaz. There you can also shop, y'all. We have a 25% off solar return birthday sale that ends on August the 19th at 4 a.m. Eastern time, and you'll get free shipping for all U.S. orders over $75. The 25% off does include our rituals. So y'all head over there. We have some very powerful, profound rituals, beautiful jewelry. Y'all go get what y'all need, crystalinemars.com. And thank you. Thank you for the love that you're showing. Thank you for the energy that you're choosing to exchange with us and share this space with us in this present moment. Thank you for the financial love and blessings that y'all have been sending me in honor of my solar return, my rebirth day today. I appreciate it. The Cash Apps, the Apple Pays, the engagement, the comments, the love. I just appreciate it all. If you would like to extend some love, the information is down below. So below as above, we send it back, we receive it, we return it multiplied. Thank you for the lovelies who have been gifting us and our son as we welcome him into the world. If you would like to contribute and bless us in that way, the baby shower, baby registry information is also in our Instagram bio and down below in our YouTube description box. So thank you so much, y'all, for showing up and sharing this space. I'm showing up 39 weeks and y'all are showing up with me, and I couldn't do it by myself. And thank y'all just for the support over the past 2 years that we, Crystaline Mars, have been birthed. Thank y'all for the support and just assisting us and just trusting in us and just supporting us in whatever way, especially to those of you who have been rocking with us over the past year. you know, when it comes to just the transitions that we've had in business, with personal things that has happened that's connected to business, and all of those things. Y'all have been rocking with us and constantly, continuously walking with us, and we appreciate it. Again, it is received, it is appreciated, it is returned tenfold. And so, if you would like a reading tonight, you can send your love offerings in through Cash App, Zelle, Apple Pay, and Venmo as well. And so, I said PayPal? No, I think I said Cash App. So if y'all do want a reading tonight, I would love to bring some clarity, some light to whatever questions you have. And so we're going to get into the collective energy first, and then we're going to flow into the personal perspectives. If you know, you know. So let's go ahead and tap in energetically as a collective. And let's leave some green, blue, and white hearts down below. Peace, just be one. Unique Divine Light said, hey, love bug. I asked this the other week, but I just want to be sure. Was I supposed to get a 6-card pull for my 15 donation because I only received 3? Also, congrats. My apologies. Yes, 15 is a 6-card pull. So you said I only pulled 3. So I don't know, that one slipped through the cracks. So I'll pull 3 more for you tonight. I'm not sure if I pulled 3 and just started channeling and it slipped through the cracks, like I said, but yes, it is 15 for a 6-card pull. So if you're saying I only pulled 3, I cannot recall, but I'll take your word for it, and I will spin a block for you tonight. Let me know what kind of reading that was, or would you like for me to continue, and I'll pull 3 more cards for you. General, love, career, what you need. Hey, y'all, with y'all hearts. Okay, so the message for the moment is from abandonment to abundance. I have my notes here, y'all. From abandonment to abundance. Welcome in, y'all, on YouTube. If we can get the likes up, please, and shanks. We are on stream 501. Stream 501, which adds up to 6. Right? So I want that 6 vibration is whispering harmony. It's whispering balance. It's whispering restoration and unconditional love. When I got home at the end of my evening, I saw this piece of paper folded up on my driveway earlier, but I just didn't feel like going to get it. So I finally went and grabbed it, opened it, and it is a voucher. It was a voucher, a checkout, a cash out voucher from the casino. And granted, the checkout, the cash out voucher was for 6 cents, but that 6 showed up again with the casino, with the jackpot, with the abundance energy. A cicada made its way to my driveway. I saw that earlier. Cicadas represents rebirth, transitions, new beginnings, embracing them. So I pulled the cards out for the day. And here we have the Queen of Pentacles. And with this Queen of Pentacles energy, the Queen of Pentacles brings the energy of, it surrounds the energy of healing, of nurturing of the mind, body, and soul. But I also pulled out, it represents stability as well, right? That divine mother energy. But I also pulled out foster home / shelter, which I associate with abandonment. So with this Queen of Pentacles and abandonment, there is definitely a message around us as a collective mothering ourselves and nurturing ourselves. There in this season, or at this present moment, or however it's showing up in your life, there can be things that are being revealed in regards to like your tender spots where you may have felt unseen or unloved, you know, And with the full moon card that I also pulled out, it's shining a light on these things, not for spirit shining a light on these things. Your highest self is shining a light on these things. God is shining a light on these things, not to reopen wounds, but to give us an opportunity to release those old stories of, hey, I'm not enough. You know, release those old stories on that old timeline. And so this is a time for us to root ourselves in our own soil and remember that our harmony starts from within. It starts from within. And then we see that reflection without. And sometimes we are triggered and everything that we had without then gets stripped from us, gets pulled from us for us to restore, for us to reconnect, for us to reassure ourselves. So I invite you to love on yourself and allow yourself to be loved. Today, like I said, it's my birthday. And when I was headed out of my OB's office, they had a staff meeting today. So they had like muffins and fruit and all of these things. And it smelled so good. It looked so good. And on my way out, they offered me some. And I don't eat like I eat. I'm very mindful of the ingredients and the things that I indulge in. I'll say that. And I didn't know what stuff was in the muffin that they had, so I was like, I politely declined, and I was like, thank you. And as I made my way down the steps, my spirit was like, receive. And I was like, hey, I changed my mind. So I put my finger up like I was going to church, and I made my way back up the steps, and I told him, I was like, today's my birthday, and who am I to reject some sweetness, And everybody was like, oh my gosh, happy birthday, I didn't know it was your birthday. And so my midwife was like, I'd love to serve you. What would you like? And I told her, I was like, I'll get a little sample of everything. So she got me some grapes. I had some like powdered donuts and whatever, all of the different things, and the muffins. And when she got to the muffins, she was like, would you like a half or would you like a whole? And I was like, whole. I was like, I like a whole muffin. And so she made my plate, and I extended my gratitude for them sharing that space with me and extending, their food. And I made my way downstairs, and I took that offering. I took a bite of it, though I didn't know what was inside of it. I took a bite of it, symbolizing my acceptance to the sweetness in whatever form that it chooses to show up in, and from whatever direction it chooses to come from. Because I'm currently in a space where I am dismantling old stories around just what I cannot consume. When I first started my walk, I completely went vegan, cut out meat, including fish and processed food. All of those things, I cut it out. And I was like 5 years ago. And then over time, I began to incorporate fish, salmon specifically, back into my diet. And recently, over the past few months, we just added chicken back to our diet. It is a specific kind of chicken, and we do eat specific kind of fish, but still, I've been slowly incorporating certain things back to my diet. We had cheese, for the first time recently. I had cheese for the first time recently in years. And so it's been this thing of me dismantling, because in the past I would get sick when I would try to eat those things. But we've been taking our supplements and healing the gut, and really raising our vibration so we can be in the world and not of it, and really just, again, healing our gut so we can indulge in certain things and vibrate at our highest, right? And so today was a part of me stretching myself and allowing myself to indulge, not going crazy, because I was like, so does this mean I can have a Chick-fil-A sandwich? It was like, don't sit the fuck down, Dublé. And so I said that to say, this is an invitation for collective to challenge yourself, to challenge your beliefs. There could have been things that you were fasting from. There could have been things that you were so fixated on, so stuck on, that maybe in a certain season you had to go through an initiation phase, or you had to break away from certain things. And this is an invitation for you to You know, thank you, Mystique. This is an invitation for you to integrate. To integrate. So I ate half of the muffin, y'all. I went from one bite to fucking half of the muffin that I ate. And I was like, ooh, what am I gonna do with the rest of it? Because I was like, I don't know about this fruit though. You know, I don't know about the fruit. I don't know where this came from. So I was like, damn, I got 3 girls at the house, and I'm like, this is not enough to split between them. And I have an offering tree behind my home where I give my offerings, or I'll like drop ritual things off. So I was like, I'm gonna leave it there. And so I set up like a grid. I set up like a fruit grid at the tree, and I left the offering there. And so there was definitely this invitation of sweetness, like I said. And with the Queen of Pentacles reminding us with this full moon and this foster home and shelter, I said all that to say, you may be feeling very salty about just how things are unfolding. You may feel very restricted in the season that you're in. You may feel very, unfortunate. Woo! Y'all know I'm a random jukebox. But you're very fortunate, okay? And we are fortunate to have you here. We are fortunate to share energy with you, to experience you. And there's definitely this full circle moment here. So before you complain, I want you to be intentional and be mindful of that, of what you're speaking over your life. And say yes to the sweetness from any direction. Like I said, I didn't want to indulge in all of it, but I accepted the sweetness. I accepted the love that was coming my way. And then I just offered it. I just went ahead and recycled it. I took a little bite intentionally, and I recycled it and offered it to, my spirits. So this is an invitation for us to root ourselves in our own soil, for us to mother ourselves, and spirits coming through like, because what I'm seeing right now is like a crescent moon, and it's like spirits holding you. So with this Queen of Pentacles, spirits like you were not abandoned, right? This could literally be, you may feel spiritually abandoned or abandoned by your parents, or some of us really did have to grow up in the system or something like that. And those things could be coming to the surface, or like I said, it could have to do with just spiritually and spirits coming through, right? Somebody's mother, the divine father is coming through like, I'm holding you. I got you. I always did. And you are about to see that. So pay attention to the subtle signs. Pay attention to the subtle signs and be grateful. All right? So let our declaration be. Oh, I wanted to talk about that half of the muffin, because I had channeled earlier, what felt like loss was always preparing you for deeper fullness. What felt like loss was always preparing you for deeper fullness. Okay? So for deeper fullness, right? What felt like loss, what felt like lack, was preparing you for the pack. We talked about that, penny wise, pound foolish, right? You had to learn how to be penny wise, how to be wise with your pennies, so you could keep that same energy and be wise with your pounds, and that's just energetically speaking. So our declaration is going to be, I release lack and embrace fullness. Y'all leave this down below. I release lack and embrace fullness. I release lack and embrace fullness. SB said, I love that. Ashe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Peace. It's Alana Victorious. Thank you for the birthday love. Unique said, yes, I love that for you and your family. Happy birthday. Thank you. And then look, so I was offered the unorganic sweets earlier, the non-vegan sweets at the beginning of the day, and then my in-laws, I told y'all my in-law, she's a baker, and she brought me some vegan sweets. I got 3 3 vegan brownies. And I was like, nice. So there's definitely, then the cards come out yesterday that said just say yes. So you say yes to the sweetness here and watch how it come from another direction. Watch how it come from another direction, all of the directions. And I speak that sweetness over your life. Some of you can benefit from the Sweet Life Manifesto ritual. I know I conducted a lot. Remember, I've been channeling that winter energy. And remember around 12/12, I don't know if y'all was rocking with us. Woo, we got expectations at the bottom of the deck. Around 12/12, and then that 12th month, I conducted maybe like fucking 30 Sweet Life rituals on the behalf of the collective. And also when we entered springtime in the month of March. So to those of you, who booked those rituals for surely, definitely there's a lot of energy that is being released unto you. So you better get ready for your blessings. Understood? But the rituals are still available on the website, CrystalineMars.com. This is a beautiful energy to still work with if you didn't already, or if you want to spin a block again. If you want to spin a block again, because this could be like a mid-year check-in for really, where you could get your ritual done now, 25% off, and watch how these things come into fruition around that 12/12, around this harvest season. So you can fuck around and find out if you want. CrystalineMars.com, Sweet Life Manifesto, Money Flow Manifesto. Let's connect though. All right. So we got the expectations in reverse. I'm now about to delve into collective energy. I encourage you to take what resonates. And if it don't, then maybe it won't for you. Maybe it's not for you to receive right now in this present moment, but move it around. Okay. And then I'll be getting into our personal readings if we do have any. I need to write lovely. Lovely, what's your name? Johnny Lovely. Hey, that's. I love that. With that Johnny Lovely, I know that was a Proud Family episode where it was like this earth angel and he was so kind and then he disappeared. Y'all saw that episode? I gotta talk about that too because my niece was down there right before I went live. She was watching the episode where Penny had a birthday party and La Cienega had a birthday party right across the street and everybody wanted to go to La Cienega party and Penny was crying and her mom was like, it's okay, like don't worry about it. And then Penny's party ended up being exactly what it was because everybody wanted to go to La Cienaga's, but something happened at La Cienaga's party. Y'all know La Cienega had like that bad and bougie, real rude, sedity type energy. And, you know, Penny, down to earth, and very authentic type energy. And it ended up coming full circle for her. And all her friends ended up coming. Her support ended up coming after she thought that she was doomed and all of the lames were coming to her party. So that could definitely resonate with collective where you just maybe feel like, where is my soul tribe? Where is my lover? Where is my job? Like this lame ass energy. I'm tired of being here, right? You know, I don't put so much effort out on promote it because I think she even promoted the party, right? And you definitely have been promoted. So uniquely, 3 card. Uniquely, what kind of reading did you want? Oh, Quantavia. You love the episode. My daughter just watched the full new season that just dropped. What was y'all thoughts on the next season? It was the first episode was a little interesting, the first 2, but honestly the 3rd season was kind of whack to me for Proud Family. Honestly, that was my personal perspective. Okay, you want general though? Oh no, you want love. As we said, I love that. Toya Grant said she sent in a love donation. Let me see. Yep, I sure did. Thank you. Yep, we got Toya Grant as well. Toya Grant, what kind of reading would you like? Hold on. Okay, love or general. Oh, what's her name? My mind that bad. Toya, love, general. All right, cool. So let's get into the collective. Let's see what else we got here when it comes to this abandonment to abundance energy. I said, not me finding the casino cash check, the cash out voucher in the driveway, bitch. I welcome in the income. I welcome in the incoming abundance of love, of security, of harmony, of peace, of joy, of bliss, of all of the good things. Wow! We got the 8 of Swords. We got the 8 of Swords here. Let me see. Hold on. Let me take a sip. What's this Eight of Swords? The Queen of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords. Yes! Ah! So, I had this download earlier. It was a vision / download around somebody who really went through some traumatic things, some shakeups, some breakups, some abrupt wake-ups. And maybe it really like messed you up. It messed you up, or it really just had you second guessing, second doubting. But there is this release. There is this release here where it's like, okay, you're out now. I know somebody personally who was falsely accused of something to where they pretty much could have done life. They could have done life. And they were found innocent. All of the charges were dropped. But over the past year and a half, they were like on eggshells until the court stuff went through, because they had to, they had to gather evidence and all those things. And so maybe a month ago, that's when the charges got dropped. They were found innocent. And so now there's still this story that is being told by this person's loved ones, that person is still messed up from that. It's still a lot of trauma. It's still a lot of they're still unstable, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and they're just trying to get their grip. And my response was, my Capricorn moon response was, the charges has been dropped. The charges have been dropped. So let's just go ahead and move forward. And that's the energy that I'm getting with the Eight of Swords. There could be an old story, an old timeline, an old belief, an old charge, or something that may have been just weighing on you, or just forming this dark cloud over you, and you're not there anymore. But we've talked about the timing and how things are slowly unfolding, and maybe in your physical reality, it's been drizzling. It's been drizzling. It's been scattered storms. It's been up and down, and you're still finding yourself paranoid, like the lovely, it was people looking for him, so he's still paranoid. So what are you still paranoid about? Where are you in your way? Where are you still locking yourself up? You know what I mean? You have the power to free yourself. The freedom starts within, the harmony starts within, and all those good things. And so some of you may need to really do some movement, some moving around. Like I said, I'm on my exercising ball right now because this chair, it'd be stiff. My hips get stiff now, and it's very, very uncomfortable. So it's time for you to get moving or to move along. Let's see what we got. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Then I say, woo, fortunate energy. Let's see what we got. All right. And I even, it may feel super heavy. You may feel like, I can't do this or I can't do that. Remember I talked to y'all about how I thought my last few weeks before I give birth, I was going to be able to rest. I was going to be able to rest. But bitch, that motherfucking staff got handed to me. My niece got an extendo clip, bitch. So I got 3 kids in the house and I'm about to have 4. And I don't know how long that's going to go. And I was like, damn, I can't sleep like I used to, or I can't do this like I thought I would, or, But over the past few weeks of them being here, I see how much of a help, how much support they actually are providing for me, and vice versa. I get the opportunity to rise, to show up as auntie, to lead them, to nurture them, to love on them, to bond with them, to bring some structure in their motherfucking life, right? And not even just about them, but I get to help my sister and things like that. I get to show up. But like I said, they're so helpful around the house. So helpful around the house. I can delegate my eldest niece, who's 15, to take care of the minions, my 7-year-old niece and daughter. And so that frees me in a certain on a certain aspect. My niece helps me massage and things like that. So again, you may be in a space where you were like, bro, this is just too much. Whatever this is just too much. But I encourage you to look for the ways in which it's actually benefiting you. Okay? Look for the ways in which it's actually benefiting you. Maybe you have people, maybe you have resources, you may have applications. Say you're trying to, maybe build some kind of online brand or something like that. And you may be like, you know what, I'm going to utilize ChatGPT for this. Or, I have my children here in the home and I'm always trying to clean by myself. I'm going to give them some chores to do every day. Or, ask for help. Ask for help, because the help is already around. And if you're not fully aware of what that help is, just again, ask Spirit, like, show me, because this is a little hard to see. And you're going to see, wow, this was actually happening for me the whole time. I'm so grateful I get to share this time with the divine feminine energy. So with the Queen of Pentacles here, Spirit's like, your support is here in spirit and in physical. In spirit and the physical, because the Queen represents the spiritual aspect, the feminine, the receiving, but the Pentacles are material. The Pentacles is material needs, finances, and all of those things. So wherever you feel like you lacking, rather you lacking sleep or you're lacking this, I want you to look for that pack. Ashe. What we got? We got random test in reverse. And we got accident upright. Random test in reverse, accident upright. So again, this was no mistake. Wherever you are. This was not random. You were being prepared the whole freaking time. The whole time. Somebody is returning. I'm hearing return of the Mac. Not sure if somebody's returning back to their job. You may have took some time off, or you're returning back to a space, or maybe you just had to take a little hiatus. Like, I have to retreat, I gotta heal, or I need to rest, or I need to recover, I need to replenish, and you've been doing that. Some of you left jobs or whatever it was. You went on a vacation, or like a spiritual vacation, mental, emotional, whatever, right? And now you're stepping back into maybe what you didn't think you would, maybe at this time or ever. Maybe you try to completely check out, right? Lock me up, throw away the keys. I'm good here. And Spirit like, no, we're gonna go ahead and you're gonna go ahead and go back. You're gonna go ahead and go back, but you're gonna show up this time empowered. You got this. You're ready. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have mastered something, whatever this is for you, and there's still more room for growth. It's always room for growth. So it's not that you've arrived and now we just done, but you can handle wherever you are, or whatever it is that you're returning back to, or you're ready to handle whatever it is that's coming head on. Because with this accident, I'm seeing like a head on collision. So there's something that you have to face again, but you're ready. I'm seeing the Volkswagen truck. Somebody has a Volkswagen truck. The Lovers in reverse. Accident. The Lovers in reverse. We got the Five of Cups. Okay. So with the Lovers in reverse, this is an energy around there is a perspective or something that you have yet to embrace, accept, or consider, like we talked about last night. But with this Five of Cups, a lot of you, your emotional space have been neutralizing, and that may have been a little weird for you, because maybe you had a season or a lifetime where you were super emotional or super detached from your emotions. But I do see this energy of neutrality. This energy of neutrality where you may not find yourself crying or feeling as low as you did, and you're not as high and giddy as you were before. It's like you just be chilling. Some of y'all are going to find yourself like just energetically like chilling, not being bothered or triggered by those things that you once were. Because you could look at this as like, this picture here, you could look at this as like the sun or a full moon here. So there is some kind of enlightenment, some kind of clarity, some kind of challenges that you've been overcoming. What is that thing called? A goblet? I'm seeing a goblet. Did somebody just purchase a goblet? Like the cup. The cup. Speaking of the cup, we got the 3 of Cups. All right, so this is cheers to the freaking weekend. This is a celebratory energy as well. So there's something that collective is going to be celebrating very soon. Celebrating very soon. This could be this upcoming weekend. We do have the new moon and we enter Virgo season on Friday. Okay. We have the devil sideways. That's at neutrality. That's at neutrality. Today is an 8 universal day. We're in the 8th month. That 8 represents that, you know, very structured, very strict Capricorn devil energy, very restrictive 8 of Swords energy. But again, you feeling kind of neutral about something because, like I said, I did indulge in the little unorganic sweets and I didn't die. I didn't get all mucusy and things like I normally do, but I just couldn't go overboard. So there's something that's going to be released unto you that's going to bring you some sense of security. But again, don't go overboard though. Don't go overboard. But with didn't I say the shackles off my feet so I can dance? And with the devil here, she has like chains on her. And with it being sideways, like I said, you may be in the halfway house kind of energy where you may have been released. Something has been released unto you, but you're definitely going to be under surveillance when it comes to like, okay, you still, how you moving with this? Are you being responsible? You know, because at any moment you could go back, you know? So you definitely want to tread lightly, allow yourself to celebrate and enjoy, but just don't over freaking do it. Like I did with the muffin. I'm like, okay, I can't eat a whole muffin, bitch. But I'm going to eat half and I'm going to offer the rest. And let what I know my body is used to, I'll let that just flow, and not even knowing, but knowing that my organic vegan sweets were on the way. So you may actually allow yourself to enjoy something that you hadn't in a while. Ashe. Ah! What we got? Where'd the card go? I love this. I love it. So we have the world and we have expectations. Remember when we first started, expectations was in reverse. Remember when we first started, expectations was in reverse. And now it's upright and we have the world. We talked about this full circle with the full moon, with it coming from all directions. Then I say be ready. Completions, mastery, like we've talked about, full circle. Expectations. From all directions. The energy is flowing in from all directions. So expect best case scenario to happen. This energy, she's so freaking peaceful. She's so freaking peaceful. I'm not sure if she's in transit or if she's like idle. But whatever she is, she's at peace. And that may be the thing. You're like, I don't know my left from right, bitch. But this is for you to create that peace within. This is beautiful. Card number 28, representing that flow. But there are boundaries that still need to be had, though. And we will stretch those boundaries and, you know, break those barriers one at a time, layer by layer. But we got to go. We got to go. The world got to go. Expectations got to go. So because of your perseverance, because of your drive, like you have forced the energy to come in to meet you. A lot of y'all have been moving into this declaration energy, into this commanding energy, to this authoritative energy. A lot of you have not given up on yourself, have not given up on your family, have not given up on your vision, have not given up on your desires or whatever those things are. Forcing the energy to move with this got to go. Forcing the will to pivot, to change directions here. All right. So I want to pull a few from OG and we're going to transition out. Ashe, second line design, said, I tell my body to take what you need and get rid of the rest. And that's heavy. That's the theme of the Virgo season, of Virgo new moon, the first and the second one, and the Virgo sun energy. Is heavy on the body taking what it needs and discarding of what it doesn't, what is not useful. All right. So we have fast here. Oh, I didn't even see these fell out. We have overwhelmed and we have clean slate, olive branch. Clean slate, olive branch, overwhelming energy, sweets. Come on, y'all. Fast. I welcome in the sweet life. Cut and clear. Didn't I say you made it very clear that some shit had to go? That some shit had to go. Within and without. And then sweet Kiki just joined. Didn't we just say I welcome in the sweets and then the sweets joined? The sweets Kiki joined? We got under surveillance. Didn't I say you're going to be able to indulge in a little something? But you're going to be watched. Like, all right now. Let's give them a little, let's give them an inch. Let's see what they do with that. Get ready to celebrate. Get ready to celebrate. I'm going to let you see it. Get ready to celebrate. With the 3 of Cups. Cheers to the freaking weekend. Celebratory energy, like I said. Somebody may be giving you your flowers very soon. Literally, verbally, emotionally. Some of you may be catching up with old friends, close friends. They may be new friends. It depends where you are. But it's heavy on the I'm proud of you. It's heavy on, I was talking to a friend today, and I was like, I gave her flowers. I was like, yo, like I was just reflecting on 10 years ago. And you always had this energy about you where you were always so driven, always a great leader, always led with integrity. And I'm like, who you are is who you've always been. Who you are today is who you've always been. Because she was just sharing with me the accomplishments and what she's doing in her life now. And I'm like, same old shit, just a different day. Who you are is who you've always been. Who you are today is who you've always been. These strengths that are being highlighted have always been there. And I understand, I overstand that not everybody's seeing that. But it's okay, it was for you to see. That rejection was divine redirection for you to go in introspection and for you to see yourself. For you to see yourself. For you to see your strengths, for you to see your weaknesses, for you to see your wounds. You know? So let's give me 3 more and we're gonna close out. I asked for 3 more. That's exactly what we got. We got Taurus. All right. So Taurus, this energy has to do with stability. We got any Tauruses in the building? If you are a Taurus or you have any heavy Taurus placements, you know this is a big thing for you when it comes to you just feeling secure before you move. You feeling secure before you move. And so we have security here. We have consistency builds character in reverse. So with this consistency builds character in reverse, like I said, because this Taurus is also like connected to this Queen of Pentacles Earth energy. So there could have been some inconsistencies when it came to your physical security. Rather it was your relationships or whatever you found security, your job, your money, living situation, whatever, right? there could have been some inconsistencies there, ultimately to help you build your character or for you to tap in with yourself and again cultivate that harmony and security within. And what else we have here is divine union. This divine union is that 6 energy that we channeled. It is stream 501, which adds up to 6. Told y'all the cash out voucher for 6 cents was in my driveway. And yeah, I'm thinking of, because I said 6 cents, and you think like 6 cents, and it's like, how do you view the little? How are you viewing the cup? Is it half empty or is it half full? So be grateful for the little. Be intentional. Because ask me what I'm gonna do with that motherfucking with that voucher that I saw. Oh, I'm about to get busy. I'm gonna sit with it. I don't know if I'm gonna just sit it at the altar intentionally or if I'm gonna do a ritual with it. But I'm about to definitely make some shit shake. I'm about to definitely work with it, or or work with it. So get ready to celebrate. And our declaration is going to be, harmony begins within me. So I'll leave that down below in the comments. Harmony begins within me. Harmony begins within me. Ashe. Peace and love to all of you who have been joining. Welcome in. Crystal said, big Taurus in here, not the little one. SB said, I love how you suggested the lavender oil for baby boy. It's been helping. I also use peppermint too. You're a blessing. I love that it works for you. And thank you for, again, trusting and just taking heed, giving y'all what y'all need. I've been doing the lavender on my daughter consistently for like the past few weeks. And so I rub it on her neck area. I'll do her temples and her third eye for protection, because the lavender is good for calming, but also protection as well. And then I'll have her inhale 7 times, and she do her breathing. And she's been telling me lately, she's like, Mom, I don't even hear you during the live anymore, because she would always hear me because her room is literally next door. She's like, Mom, I'll be so knocked out, I don't even hear you anymore. I'm like, great. So if you don't want to give your kids tea, or they're not fond of tea, even though my daughter is, definitely get y'all some oil. Ashe. So thank y'all for sharing space. Y'all stay with us. If you will, like a reading, this is your time. I will continue to flow until it ain't no more. But we're going to go ahead and pick up with Quantavia. I'm going to pull your 3 cards for you for love. And then we have Miss Toya Grant for love/general. So you, Miss Toya, love/general. I'm going to do half. I'm going to do a 6-card love, 6-card general, due to the amount you sent in. I want to equally exchange as always. So that's what we have in queue. Are y'all still in the building? Woo! This ball, I'm so glad I brought it upstairs, man. Whoa. If y'all have any questions for me too, this is your time to ask in the comments. And don't forget, y'all, 25% off CrystaLineMars.com. The sale ends August 19th at 4 a.m. Eastern time for my birthday. Miss Toya's here. Okay. Oh, that's you, second line. Second line, you Toya Grant. Wait, was that you, Toya? Okay, cool. I'm getting confused. Okay, so that's Instagram. You said you're having fun with that ball. I love this ball, man. It relieves so much pressure off my lower back. Oh, it's Gant. My bad. I'm like Mystique. It's Gant, not Grant. Okay, got you. All right, so Quantavia love. Quantavia love. Okay, so I'm channeling a song right now. It's called Need Your Love. Her name starts with a T. Can't remember. But it goes like something like, I hope that you love me like I love you, because I think that we can last forever. Wait. I hope that you love me like I love you, because I think that we can make this last forever, but I'm scared to go too far with this. I need your love. Don't want to need your love. Need your love. So, not sure if you have like these fears around loving or loving too hard, Maybe because you're scared of being taken advantage or you don't want to go too far. So you may definitely want to do like some heart opening exercises to allow yourself to love, to allow yourself to express that love and for it to come through too. I'm scared to go too far with this. I need my don't want to need your love. Somebody's wife in reverse. Don't want to need your love. It is okay. It is healthy to be codependent. It is okay to be codependent, interdependent, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, just like when it comes to jobs, the boss depends on the freaking staff to show up. Them managers at Hardee's, they depend on their staff to show up. They depend on the cashier to show up. It's okay to depend on people. The key is just to be skilled to remember, like, hey, in case they do call in, I got to know how to drop them motherfucking fries, bitch. Let me see how to operate, smooth operator, this cash register in case I got to fill in, you know? So you may be scared of losing yourself in love, but that very fear may be actually holding yourself back from actually fully engulfing yourself in love. And this doesn't even have to be around just romantic relationships. It's just period. You know what boundaries you need to set in regards to like just overextending yourself, but let it flow. And if you have some in your cup, go ahead and pour. Pour it up, pour it up. Somebody in your life may be struggling with this, with actually expressing their love for you. And you may be having like mixed signals or something like that. Like you're like, well, I don't know, because they're not, I feel it or I see it, but I don't hear it or something like that. We have spirits here. We have spirits here. In the storm of a breakup, be cautious with the bottle. I don't really feel like you have an issue with drinking. Not sure if somebody will be drinking and it's like a sober, drunken mind speaks sober thoughts. So somebody could be actually communicating to you under the influence, even if they're not drunk, but there could be some kind of influence that they're under, even if it's just a spiritual influence, right? Somebody may definitely feel inclined to be a little more expressive with their true feelings. And that somebody may be you, and or it could be somebody from outside of you, like a person or a spirit. And in reverse, we got I do. I say I see some ladies in here tonight I might marry. Going off the, what he say? Some Patron is too scary. I said anything you like. Tooth fairy, not the tooth fairy, bitch. And then what you share, I say I do. You know I do. I do in reverse. Somebody's wife upright. So it's like it's giving you in and out. Like, let me see, what's the temperature of the water? Or somebody else is in and out and you're just like, where are we going? Is it fast or is it slowing? But I do feel like there is some hard work that you need to do to open this up, to let it flow to and through you. Okay, babe? That's what I got for you, Miss Quantavia. So next up we have Miss Toya. Woo! Yeah, my throat. Bitch, that muffin might be coming up now. Hold on. Hold on, bitch. That muffin might be bluffing. Might have to get some peppermint oil. Blanco said, I missed the live. Smooth operator. You always make me laugh. Hi, Shane. All right, so who we got? Miss Toya wanted love / general. So we're going to go ahead and start with the love since I got the love deck in my hand. Miss Toya, what's that? Not side and film. Second line by design. It's on you. You said love from Wales. Oh, I thought you said Wale. How can I donate? The information is in the pinned comment down below. And you can check out the description box as well. It got everything laid out there, the direct links. Thank y'all. All right, you can super chat what you know about that. Uniquely Divine said, thank you, Ashe. Reflux the worst with pregnancy? I ain't had no reflux. I just had a muffin with stuff in it that I don't know what was in it earlier. And I had some Chick-fil-A fries. Don't tell nobody though. All right. All right. So what we got from Miss Toya? We got beliefs. What are your beliefs around love? Charmer in reverse. Okay. Okay, Miss Toya. Growing together. Dreaming. Confidence. Connected in reverse. Yes. And we have be specific. It turned up right. So, Miss Toya, this is a very interesting energy that I'm picking up when it comes to the love department. I do feel like your beliefs are being challenged, or you're being called to challenge your beliefs in regards to like how love shows up, or there could be somebody or people in your life where you just feel like they may not be able to show up for you ever. And they are. With this growing together, I do see that y'all are, you and these beings, or you and these people, even if y'all are growing together apart, there could be some distance here, because we do have the connected in reverse. So not sure if you're not in contact with them, or maybe you are, but they emotionally or spiritually, you feel some kind of disconnect. But I do see growth here. But this is definitely some kind of energy where it feels like it feels like fantasy. It feels like potential. Like maybe you've been putting somebody on a pedestal and you're like, you know, or a relationship, you're like, I know it has potential to do this, or it has the potential to be this, or they have the potential to be this person, but somebody has been slow, or an energy has been slow to move in, but it is. And that's why with this dreaming and confidence here, Spirit's like, just give it time. Just give it time. Continue to do the healing. Continue to plant your seeds. Continue to water it. Don't overwater it, but you don't want to dehydrate something either. Don't dehydrate something here either. With be specific, not sure if you're calling in love, platonic, romantic, or whatever, if it's like just relationships, business, whatever it is, right? But Spirit wants you to be specific, be clear, communicate what it is that you desire, what it is that you need, what it is that you like, what it is that you'd expect. What do you want? Communicate clearly to this person or spirit. To this person or spirit. Maybe you've been communicating to the people already and y'all already done talked that through or something like that, but maybe you talk to your higher self for some clarity, or your ancestors or somebody for clarity, or to make it clear, like, hey, I know I called this energy in, but let me get a little more specific. This is what I wanted to feel like. I want to grow together in all aspects, or I want to build our relationship by doing XYZ, elemental P, whatever that looks like. I need you to rub on me. Okay. Second line of design said, I am single, but keep attracting extremely younger men. Okay. So let's go ahead and be specific. Let's go ahead and be specific. Let's go ahead and be specific. Okay. Is it more of an energetic thing? You know, do you have an age bracket? Or are you okay with it being somebody maybe 5 years younger than you, but they got that grown ass man, leader, protector, provider energy? You know, whatever it is for you, be specific. What kind of field is he in? Be specific. Right? Now, you ain't got to get to the T as far as like 6 foot, you know, I did say fantasy with the dreaming energy. You know, you don't got to be that specific, because you know, you may or may not get that as far as like specifics, like, oh, he got to have locks 5 or 6'5", his big toe longer or shorter than the other toes, whatever. But, you know, and try to be as specific as you can. but also leave some wiggle room. Okay. You say they're coming 20 years older than me. You mean younger? Wow. Okay. Ashe. So that's what I got for you for love. And I'm going to pull some general for you. Okay. You say, I am not trying to be nobody's sugar mama. I am not trying to be nobody's sugar mama. That's shame. Let's see what we got. So what's this general from Miss Toya? Is Lagasse here? No. Lagasse's not here, y'all. Did anybody want a reading tonight? Does anybody else want a reading tonight? Because we might just be closing out after this. Ooh, woo, woo, woo. We got the 8 of Wands, the Knight of Coins, the 9 of Coins, I mean. The 8 of Swords in reverse. Sheesh. Nice. This is nice. I'm picking up on like the wildebeest. The wildebeest from Lion King. We got the 9 of Coins, so this has to do with like your material, wealth, resources. And we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. So this is like a release. This is restrictions being, you being unrestricted, unblocked, obstacles being removed. Okay, money flow. And even beyond money, this is like your stability. You feeling more rooted and out of your head. Not sure if you've been in your head in regards to like your finances or maybe your passions or your purpose or something like that. Maybe it's just been a lot of moving parts. You've just been going. But I do see you may still be busy, but you're not looking busy. You still being busy, but you handling it with grace. You just like, dang, you need help? You're like, no, I'm good. Because you really are. We got the Knight of Wands in fucking reverse. So the Knight of Wands is very slow energy. We got the 8 of Wands, which is very fast. So whatever it was that was slow, because I feel like you was just in your head about some things, and you were maybe just giving it a little bit too much of your energy. Like I said, with not overwatering. You may have been overwatering something, just over worried about something, overwhelmed by something, and that something is clearing out. You said, I accept. Yes, very busy and surprising myself. Yes, you are like juggling this with no problem. Yes, speaking of juggling. So, I love this. We got the 7 of Coins. So speaking of the watering. We got unexpected income in reverse. We got gambling in reverse. Remember I told you I saw that damn Rosie's Casino cash out voucher today. We got gambling in reverse, and we have unexpected money in reverse. Unexpected money, unexpected wealth in reverse, abundance in reverse. This is like it's you expect it. This is telling you to expect it. It's not gonna catch you off guard, because it could have been some things that you took a risk on, but you've been very intentional. When's your birthday? You've been very intentional. Like you're not really like an impulsive person. You think things through. You make sure, you make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's. And so when it comes through, it's like, yeah. But with this 7 of Coins, I'm just seeing the abundance here. With the 7 of Coins, it's abundance. July 9th may be significant. September 7th may be significant. Virgo season is going to be very fruitful for you. Virgo season is going to be very, very fruitful for you. I would definitely recommend that you check out the Winds of Change. The Winds of Change, October 21st. That's that 6 energy. Ashe. Yup. I love that for you. Check out the Winds of Change ritual on the website, CrystalineMars.com. I would definitely recommend that you book that. You can book it now and get 25% off. and you could ask for me to wait until the 9th month to start working that. But or I could work it with the Virgo new moon, for real. So anyway, money flow, Sweet Life Manifesto. Check out the Winds of Change rituals and see which ones resonate. But definitely, this is just going to help you stay in alignment with that energy that you're already in. Okay? That's what I got for you, babe, Miss Toya. Peace, Tyrone. All right. So let me check and see if I did have any other love offerings sent in. Oh, yay. Somebody just sent one in. Baby Boo said, happy birthday, sis. Can I have a general? A general, you can. Who is this? Oh, Dennison. Hey, babe. Your birthday coming up. What you want to know? Mr. 22. Mr. 22. Dennison. What you want? What you say? A general? Let's see what Mr. 22 got. All right, so let's see. What does Mr. 22 need? All right. Ooh. All right. We got the Chariot here. Nice. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Nice. The Knight of Coins upright. Nice. Plumbing upright. Nice. Hold on. Okay, so give me 2 more. We got work. Nice. The Tower is still there. Let me cut it one more time. Hospitalization, gambling, and work. So it does feel like you've been heavy in your bag, or just trying to like, I'm not sure if there's like different business endeavors or things that you like, contracts you've been considering signing or something like that. But it definitely feels like you've been doing a lot of work. Like, it feels like labor. And whatever way that looks like for you. But you too got the gambling. You got that casino energy here. With the hospitalization. With the hospitalization, it is an invitation for you to, oh yeah, you are in your last few days. So energetically, have you felt a shift where you've been just feeling called to like slow down and kind of retreat? Maybe you've been feeling more tired or like more sickly, or dis-ease have been like building up in the body. If that is the case for you, you definitely just embrace, like, take it easy. Take it easy up until your birthday. Do what needs to be done, nothing more, nothing less. And on your birthday, and after that, you're going to feel fired up again. You said, no, I've been fasting. Okay, I don't know what the no part was for, but the message is to take it easy, and you definitely want to feel this charge of energy on your solar return and after. There could be some risks that need to be taken. There could be some risks that needs to be taken, or a new path. Spirits reminded me of every 3 times a week, I take my daughter to gymnastics, and I normally go through the streets because the interstate is always backed up because they're like creating a new traffic pattern. And I always type it in the GPS just for an ETA, even though I know the way through the streets. But today the GPS took me through the interstate, and I'm like, why is it taking me on the interstate? It's gonna be backed up. But it was no stop and go. It was straight flow. It was a lot of cars, but we was flowing through it. And at a certain point, the road split. And I was like, which way do I go? Because I was like, I know they got a new traffic pattern and my exit is coming up, but I don't know if I go here, if it's going to make me get off on this exit, or is it going to drive all the way down and let me get off at my other exit. And so that spirit was just taking me back to that. So there could be this crossroads energy. Bitch, why ain't telling my little hair wrap was sliding up? It's this crossroads energy that you may find yourself at right now, or around your birthday, like a little closer or shortly after that. But regardless of, you're going to make the right decision. I went to the right side out of uncertainty just to be safe, because I knew the exit was on that side. But then it ended up coming together. The lanes ended up coming together before my exit. So even if I went to the left, I was still going to come back to the middle. So regardless of what decision you make, you're going to be realigned. So, not sure if you're thinking about, if you're already contemplating some energy, or you will be. This is a future reading, but definitely rest, recover, because there's going to be some new traffic pattern. But you're definitely going to, actually I got there a minute earlier than it said I would. So yeah, you're going to be running divine as always. Ashe. So that's what I got for y'all. I don't think I have another reading, but y'all know how I do. I like to exchange, and to extend my gratitude, I'm going to give one reading tonight. One. Okay? And I'm going to pull an angel number from this deck. And whatever angel number this is the number that the lovely got to choose. So let's see. I got 3-digit and 4-digit numbers here. So whoever comes through, I will pull a 4 card for you for free. For you, from me. Is the guys here? No. So we're going to close out after this. Why you laughing, Sign Film? Let me see if any of our OGs get it right, because y'all always be tapped in. Let's see what we got. Don't be trying to look. That one say you seen that one. Okay. This the one. All right, so the number is between 800 and 110. I mean, bitch. The number is between 800. That's too confusing. Between 800 and 1,000. Between 800 and 1,000. What's the number? Between 800 and 1,000. Between 800 and 1,000. Whoever gets the number first. I'm only doing one. Between 800 and 1,000. Aries love. 999. It was 999. What a card at? It was 999. When you first did 7, that's hilarious. You said 777, but when you first did 777, I was like, I wonder if they're gonna spin a block with another one. And you did with the 999. All right, Aries. So let's see what we got. You said, damn, I was late. Yup. Gotta be quicker than that. Taquan came through with the 999 too. Y'all, from the 99 to the 2000, y'all, it's too late. Taquan, I'll see you tomorrow. We got a date. All right, so let's see what we got. What does Aries need to know? I need 4. What does Aries need to know? Y'all can always book on the website, Crystaline Mars, though. CrystalineMars.com. .com. Y'all, I know I may look silly, but this feels really good. It feels really good. All right. Okay, what Aries need to know? Aries, I heard slow your damn roll, Aries. I don't know if you moving a lot or thinking a lot, or both of them. What we got going on? 9 of coins in reverse. Queen of cups up in reverse. Ace of pentacles upright. The emperor, the Aries card, upright. Your ass. Hospitalization in reverse. The chariot upright. God damn. it does feel like survival. It feels like it's heavy on you working a lot, you moving a lot, but you not taking the time to slow down, to nurture yourself, to breathe, to rest. It's like, I just feel like some balance need to come in whatever way that looks like for you. But it feels like you're heavy on the go, 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 go. And then when you need to slow down, you rush that. It's like you had a long, busy ass day, and then when it's time for you to take a bath or take a shower, you in and out of that too. And then when you get out the shower or the bath, you moisturize yourself in damn 2 seconds. Or you got a nice little meal to eat. You done gobbled that bitch up in 5.5 seconds. You know, it's like, slow down. You gonna get back to it. But it's giving like slow down and savor the moment. I'm not sure if you're like really in your bag financially or this has to do with work, but we got the Ace of Pentacles here. I'm not sure if you're feeling fired up about something new that you've started or a new timeline that you're on. And Spirit's like, don't forget to nurture yourself. Slow the fuck down. That's your message. So declare down below, I nurture myself. I nurture myself without guilt. Heavy on that. I nurture myself without guilt. You are not going to miss what's for you. Okay, Miss Aries? Miss Aries or Mr. Aries? I can't see your picture. But yeah, so that's what I got for y'all. Thank y'all for sharing this space again. It was a beautiful stream. Namin. I got an appointment, like I said. I'm about to go get my massage and close out my night. Don't forget 25% off the website, CrystalineMars.com. For my solar return, you'll get free shipping for U.S. orders over $75. The sale does end at 4 a.m. Eastern time. If you'd like to send any other love, financially, energetically, it is received and returned. The information is down below. But we will reconvene tomorrow. So enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your evening or whatever time it is around your way. Peace and love to you. Nakupenda. Thank you, Jason Thompson. Ashe.